Well, howdy diddly dandy there, chums. 'Tis I, Captain of Steves, and today, chums, I want to talk to you a little bit about No Man's Sky and also Light No Fire, because we've kind of got news for both. So what do I mean by that? Well, let's jump on over to the Tinterweb, shall we, and let me show you what I've found. So, Sean of the Murrays has actually tweeted out a new emoji. It's a rasher of bacon. Now, when I looked at this on my mobile phone, it was 2 rashers of bacon. I honestly thought Nintendo Switch 2 and it's cooking and it's ready for release. That was where my first train of thought went. But then I realised Sean of the Murrays has also retweeted this out over on the Light No Fire page. Now, he hasn't touched this page for frickin' eons, and he hasn't ever done this with an emoji in the past. So I kind of think whatever they've got cooking, it's also cooking for Light No Fire. I think we're going to see something sizzling hot come to Summer Games Fest this year. On June the 6th is when Summer Games Fest starts, people inside the Viewerverse. And I am back on being excited for Summer Games Fest, it has to be said. Now, I have put up a poll. It hasn't been up all that long. I'm going to hit a refresh just to give it a little bit more time to cook. Yeah, forgive all these cooking puns. But we have got bacon emoji. And it's not just on the No Man's Sky account, it's also on the Light No Fire account, hence this poll. And 57% of the people that have voted so far think that it's something cooking for Light No Fire and No Man's Sky at Summer Games Fest. And I am totally on board with that same hype train as those 57% of people. Perhaps a play on words. Bacon equals beacon. We did have it with the orange, meaning origins. Expedition name, update name. It could be something as lame as that. I say lame. I could do with another expedition. So there we go. But it's lame compared to the Summer Games Fest and the announcement of Light No Fire and No Man's Sky, isn't it? But I put this in there to sort of show the different parallels between the two and where to sort of set expectations. I don't want to overhype this and for people to get sort of miffed or upset that something didn't happen at Summer Games Fest. We've been in this boat many a time before. Perhaps an overhaul to cooking, survival, or a large cooked update. 26% of people have hit that up. I mean, it could be quite a large, well-cooked update that's been into the oven for quite some time, and they're stalling to maybe put it over to Nintendo Switch 2, which happens on June the 5th. Hello Games rarely put out an update on a Thursday or Friday, or over a weekend. Summer Games Fest goes on over the weekend. Nintendo Switch 2 comes out on a Thursday. It could be that Hello Games announces something before then about Nintendo Switch 2. Maybe we might get the patch notes. Maybe we might get everything delivered to us apart from the actual update until the week after. After the Nintendo Switch 2 is out, after Summer Games Fest has happened. That's where I'm kind of pegging things at the moment. But considering that the sales are on, and one of those sales, the Xbox sale, I think ends before Summer Games Fest. Now, the PlayStation one ends on the 11th of June, and the Steam one ends on the 9th of June. So that one will see us through Summer Games Fest. It's just the Xbox one that's got me going, why? That needs to be extended, if anything, to fit into my theories. That's the only thing that's making me think that maybe something might happen of Tuesday of this week, is the fact that the Xbox sale ends before Summer Games Fest. Curious. I'm going to be watching the Xbox sales to see if they get extended, people. And then it would fit in with my actual theories and speculation, wouldn't it? Yeah, either a new sizzle reel for Light No Fire at Summer Games Fest, sizzling bacon, or something related to the heat in No Man's Sky, hot biome updates, real lava, active volcanoes in-game. Yeah, that kind of could be cool, couldn't it? That could be cool indeedy-doody. I mentioned to Beeble that I think it might be a reference to Kevin Bacon in the film Tremors. Well, considering that June is coming out very soon, and that's got giant sandworms in, you could be onto something, Richard Mason. It could be that they're going to give a little bit more love to the worms inside of No Man's Sky and let us do combat with them. So at least it has some sort of competition with June. Yeah, why not? Could be anything, people. Could be anything, basically. So I did another poll as well, seeing a fair few comments of people's hopes for Summer Games Fest. And if Hello Games does attend, what do you feel is most likely? A Light No Fire new trailer, minimum spec, platforms and release date. And perhaps the actual bundles that you can pre-order would be lovely, wouldn't it? Yeah, 55% of people have hit that one up. as being the main thing that they would like to see come from Hello Games at Summer Games Fest. That's where I am with it as well. As much as I like No Man's Sky, we're well overdue some more news for Light No Fire. I'm hungry for more Light No Fire news. Yet No Man's Sky Switch 2 release, a large update for all platforms. 26% people have hit that up. They could quite easily get up on the stage and announce that. Now, considering that we're fast approaching the 10-year anniversary, I believe, of No Man's Sky, I'm kind of feel that they're going to hold back something big for No Man's Sky until the 10th anniversary, or perhaps around October time, for Halloween and the Void Mother and Part 4 of the ARG arc. And there's quite a lot of awesome ideas on a lot of these polls from the actual verse, so if you want to go and see what the community are saying, hit up these polls to get a finger on the pulse. But what would be your biggest wish from the below to enhance No Man's Sky? This is the sort of question that I asked Warfy and so forth and so on the sofas at the end of the weekend mission. And you can see there that there's mixed, but mainly it's to have either all the story paths and lore, an endgame loop looked at, an endgame, or overall polish, depth and variety, missing features, you know, like the station overrides, the singularity engine, all that sort of good stuff. We had a really good conversation on this on the sofas, and a lot of the community has gone to town in the comments on this poll with everything that they would like to see come into game, and quite a lot of this came out of the mouths of the chaps sitting on the sofas inside the footage that I'm about to share with you. Now, if you've already seen me run the weekend mission, you've already seen us sitting on the sofas, then this is not new footage for you, but I know not everybody watches me run the weekend missions, and they're here for this speculation, so I've took that section and I've put it into this video just for you guys watching right now. So hopefully it's of interest of you. Sound up in the comments on that video, this video that I'm putting live right now. That'd be awesome. Anyway, I kind of think that the actual stage is set for Hello Games to get on the stage at Summer Games Fest. And I think we could be in for something quite interesting when it comes to Light No Fire and No Man's Sky. At least that's kind of what I'm hoping for. That's kind of where I'm putting my expectations. Is Summer Games Fest, I think, is going to be extremely interesting for both games. And I'm really hoping that Hello Games is in attendance, and that leaked list that got leaked prior in one of my previous videos. If you didn't see the previous video, I put a link up there so you can go hit it up so you know what I'm on about. And you can kind of see where my hype, my sort of expectations are sitting with all of this. But now that we've had the emoji, that definitely means an update is on the cards. Definitely means an update's on the cards, and it means that it's going to be happening relatively soon. Now's the time to start getting excited. Now's the time to start getting hyped. Just how far do we go with that, and where do we set our expectations? That's what this video is about. Myself, I feel Summer Games Fest is going to be extremely interesting. Watch this space. I think the next week's going to be extremely interesting. Hit the notification bell. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because I'll have you with the latest news. Captain Steve, oh Captain Steve, oh Captain. Heck yeah. Why not hit that like and subscribe? Thank you very much. Enjoy that footage. But for now, goodbye, and goodbye again, just in case you've already seen it. Bye-bye.